Welcome to this week's Risk Report. I'm Armstead Whitney. We're going to begin in Atlanta, Georgia, where the CDC announced that the death toll from the 2009 H1N1 flu pandemic is actually much higher than originally forecasted by the WHO. Now, originally the WHO estimated there were 18,000 deaths, but the CDC now says the estimate should be between 105,000 and 400,000, over 10 times more. Well, the reason for the correction is that the WHO relies on lab-confirmed tests only to count cases of the disease. And most doctors worldwide lack the resources to test for the virus and to report it to international authorities. So businesses should take this into consideration that when the flu epidemic breaks out again in the future, many estimates out there by the media and by places like WHO may be conservative. We're now going to turn to Sweden, where several small explosives were found during a routine security check near a nuclear power plant. The explosive was a civilian type of explosive used for things like demolition and excavation, but it was lacking a detonator. The missing detonator meant that there was no imminent danger to the people or the power plant. But the bombs, while not likely to have caused a significant explosion, they do expose security gaps in the Swedish power plant. Now, some investigators believe this could be an attempt to test the security of the power plant for a possible later attack. But environmental groups in Sweden have a history of harassing nuclear power plants. While there's not currently a suspect, these groups are being looked into. We're now going to go to Colorado, where a raging wildfire is happening near Colorado Springs. I'm going to go to my colleague Brian Hill, who's on the line with someone in Colorado Springs. Brian?
Thanks, Armistead. I'm here with Jason Epstein here in Colorado Springs, who is experiencing the fires firsthand. Jason, how have you seen the fires affect local businesses?
Well, any business that's been in the evacuation zone has been closed since Tuesday night. I mean, it's pretty much a ghost town over there.
Are most businesses near you staying open?
For the most part, they are. I'm located pretty centrally, but some businesses around here and up in the northern part of town have been closing at night to prevent people from encouraging them to go out in the smoke.
Have you at your office, have you discussed any contingency plans in case the fire heads your way?
We haven't. We're located pretty far east in the city, so we're pretty safe. And as a veterinarian, we really need to try and stay open to be there for our patients as much as we can.
How about any of the critical city services? Have any of those been affected by the fire?
Yeah, they definitely have. Some of the bus lines have been affected, and the main citizen service center has been closed since Tuesday. It's in the evacuation zone, so they've had to relocate a lot of those services elsewhere in the city.
Well, thanks for speaking with us, Jason. Armistead, back to you.
Thanks, Brian. Well, that's it for this week's Risk Report, and we'll see you next time.